Guys, it's been a minute since I last posted a video. I've been busy with work and school, and I was sick 1 week in between. But I've got caught up on homework, so today we're just gonna make a simple video. We're just gonna go drive the car around until I can get back on track. I got some things that I'm gonna work on. I think I plan on ordering a custom steering wheel for this. I think I'm gonna go with forged carbon fiber with the red flakes in it to match the seats. But anyways, if you're new here, like and subscribe. If you're not new here, subscribe. Let's go ahead and jump into the car and get it started, and let's fire up the cold start and go for a drive. All right, here goes the old cold start. Do a full pull because that is well, let's just say I don't want to do I don't want to speed. If any of you people on here have an S550 or an S650 at that, do you guys have a lot of, like, it sounds like the body of the car is creaking from the rear seat? Let me know in the comments if you've got that similar issue, because it's pretty I wouldn't say it's loud, but it's definitely noticeable. I don't know if I've just got something maybe pushing on it back there. I'll have to check, but it's pretty noticeable. But let me know in the comments if your Mustang creaks as well. I'm always curious what people think if they see me with this big GoPro attached to my forehead. And then behind this slow car, and we got one next to me, so we're going to drop it in a third. Also, do you guys skip gears? Like, do you go from 4th to 6th ever? I've had people comment and say, oh, that's bad for the car, or oh, don't do that. But I feel like if you know how to drive a manual, it shouldn't affect the car whatsoever. But yeah, let me know if you guys skip gears or if you just go through all 6 or 5, depending on whatever car you have. This is gonna be kind of, it's not gonna be a super long video, but we're gonna go out here to, it's like this little curvy road where it's kind of fun to push the car to its limit a little bit. It's got a pretty good curve to speed around. And I wanna, there's something that this Mustang does that is weird with the steering wheel. Almost like if you go around a curve, it's almost like the car's thinking you're taking a curve too fast and it tries to counter steer. Do you guys have that issue, or is that just me? pushing the car past its limit. Because to me, I feel like it shouldn't do that, because I feel like it's putting me more at a risk of crashing the car when it does that, because I'll be following the curve of the road and the Mustang's wanting me to like straighten out, and it doesn't feel like it's the road. It feels like it's more the car doing it than the road, because I know the car, like this curve right here, if I do this, the car is going to naturally want to straighten up. Most cars are like that, but what I'm talking about is it feels like the steering wheel is steering itself back. And I'll show you that when we get to this curve. Seeing a lot more used cars on the lot. They even got a Camaro. I might have to drive over there and look at that. I've been thinking about one of these days having a Camaro as like to go with this. I would never get rid of the Mustang. I'm a Mustang guy 100%, but I think having a Camaro as well would be fun. I've had the Challenger. It's not a bad car, it's a fun car, don't get me wrong, but I would never go back to one. And the Charger, I mean, that's just, it's cool. It's just not appealing to me in the sports car sense, I guess. Just the Camaro and the Mustang are just two, I feel like, true sports cars. Challenger is more, it's definitely a muscle car. I'd say Mustangs and Camaros don't necessarily fall under that muscle car category. Sports cars, touring cars, whatever you want to call them. I'm always paranoid because this golf course goes across the road. There's a little bridge. I guess it's not a bridge, but it goes under the road. And so I'm always paranoid driving through here if somebody's, gonna hit the ball wrong and is gonna come flying through the side window or the windshield. And then I wonder about these houses that are right behind it, if they ever get golf balls in their backyard, Imagine you're outside barbecuing and boom, you get a goose egg on your head. But right here's this little curve, and it's fun to take it with some speed, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. So if I go and we do this, see the car is fighting me. I can feel it. It's like locking me out from turning any sharper. And I usually continue all the way through this, but I was focused on showing you guys what the steering wheel does, where it kind of like tries to straighten you out. So I wasn't really focused on shifting in that moment. But I don't know if you guys saw it there. I'll replay it right here. But this is what it does. You can like kind of see it bouncing back. See the cars, I guess, and it's not the car naturally wanting to straighten itself out. It's more the car fighting me on turning. Like, I don't know if it's trying to say like, hey, if you go any sharper than this, you're gonna, lose control of the car. That might be what it's doing. That might be part of the traction control thing. I don't know, but from my sense of driving and experience, I feel like I could still turn a little bit sharper and still have full control of the car. So that might be something where you gotta turn traction control off to get that full capability right there. But anyways, I mean, I think I'm gonna just end the video right here, just because I don't have a whole lot lot to talk about. You know, I'm a little bit out of the groove. It's been a minute since I posted. So once I get back into it, you know, obviously as you create things, you get more and more ideas. And so I'm working back into it. I don't have any creative ideas at the moment. I'm trying to get more creative with this. But anyways, like and subscribe, and I will send her off right here, and I will see you guys next time. We're definitely